Welcome to the online series of math classes. We are currently doing chapter 1 sets. In that, today's topic is union and intersection of sets. So, what is the meaning of union? Union is nothing but combining or joining or grouping together or making together. That is the meaning of union. What is the meaning of intersection? Intersection means we are finding the common part which is there in both common part in this and that. So union of sets means we shall combine two sets. Intersection of sets means we shall find the common element in both the sets. So let us see the definition. Let us see the definition. First, before that, we shall talk about Venn diagram. What are Venn diagrams? Venn diagrams are nothing but diagrams which help in expressing the relationship between the sets. So it is nothing but drawing a set in pictorial form, drawing a picture of a set. Basically, it means drawing a picture of a set. So what is the Venn diagram? We shall start with one example. If the universal set, what is the meaning of universal set? Universal set is the largest set which contains all the other sets as subsets. So let us take an example for the universal set U. It is denoted like this: 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Where here A equal to 2, 4, 6, 8, 10 is a subset. So this is a subset. This is definitely a subset of this because universal set, for universal set all the other sets are subsets. So how we do this Venn diagram? First we have to do the universal set. So draw a rectangle. Rectangle indicates the universal set. You can put the symbol U either this side or this side. So this is the universal set. Then we represent the set by circle. We represent the set by circle. So this is the set A. So we have represented the set A with the circle. Then we have to represent the universal set by this rectangle. Now, what does this set A contain? The set A contains the elements 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. So put these elements inside this circle since they are there inside it. So write here 2, 4, 6, 8, and 10. Next, which are the elements outside this set? Which are the elements outside this set? So 2, 4, 6, 8, 10 are remaining. Which are the elements outside this set? 1, 3, 5, 7. These elements you write outside this set. So this is how you write the universal set and the set A. So this is the pictorial representation or the picture representation of a set. This is the Venn diagram. This is the Venn diagram. Next, we shall take one example. Let the universal set be 1, 3, 5, 7, 9, 11. Set A is 5, 9, 11. So what we have to do? We have to represent this set A and universal set. So universal set one rectangle we have already drawn indicating the universal set. We have drawn the symbol here. Next we have to write the set A. We have to draw the set A. So we use a circle. We use a circle. What elements are there inside A? 5, 9, 11. So put that elements inside this set. So 5, 9, and 11. Right. Next, which elements are not there in this set? So 5, 9, 11 elements. Which elements are there outside? 1, 3, and 7. So 1, 3, and 7 you write outside this set A. So this is how you write the Venn diagram. This is how you write the Venn diagram. So 5, 9, 11 we have written here. Next 1, 3, 7 we have written outside. So this is how you write the Venn diagram. So Venn diagrams help us in picturing, help us in giving a picture of various sets. Now we come to the definition, union of sets. I already told you union means combining. They say marriage is the union of two hearts. So what happens in marriage? Two hearts combine. Two hearts combine. Here what is happening? Here we are taking one set A. Here we are taking one more set B. We are combining these two sets. We are combining these two sets. So that is the meaning of union. Union is the combining of two sets A and B. So that is the simple definition. What is the mathematical definition? The union of two sets A and B is the set C, which consists of all those elements which are either in A or in B. So to make sense of this, let us take an example. Suppose the set A equal to 1, 3. Suppose the set B equal to 3 and 7. What is A union B? A union B consists of all the elements which are there in A and in B. You are combining all the elements. Okay, you are combining all the elements. So what will be A union B? A union B will be, now 1 we write 1, 3 we write 3. Here again 3 is there. So you know in a set the elements we are not repeating. So 3 once only you write. Next which element is there? 7. So we are combining all the elements. Okay, we are combining all the elements in A and B. So this is A and B. Now what is the definition? Elements which are there in either A or in B. Okay. If you take any element, they should be there in either one set. Okay, they should be there in either A or B. A or B means either one. Okay, either in this or in that. So here we take this element 1. It is there in A. It is not there in this. So it is there in either one. It is there in at least one. It can be there in both also. It can be there in both also. And 7. 7 is not there in A but in. So any element will be there in either A or in B. In at least one set, will definitely be there. So this is A union B. So the mathematical symbol we write A union B is X such that X belongs to A or X belongs to B. Means at least one, either one, at least one or either one, it should belong. That is the meaning of union of set. So how do we represent in Venn diagrams? Venn diagrams, you draw the universal set U. Next you denote the set A by one circle, denote the set B by one more circle. This is A, next, this space you see, this is the common space for both A and B, intersecting space for both A and B, common space. So in this region, you have to write the common element. You have to write the common element which is there in both A and B. Which is the common element in both A and B? 3 is common in both A and B. So in between you write 3. So this whole part is the set A. We have already written 3. What is remaining to write? We write 1. This whole part is B. We wrote 3 already. One more element is there to write 7. So this is how we represent the union in the Venn diagram. This is how we represent union in Venn diagram. So union means 137 is there. So all 3 numbers are there. So we dark shade this voltage. So this way we write. We write A, we write B. The common part we write in this area, and we share the whole part. So this is about the union of sets. Okay, we combine the two sets and we write them. This is nothing but the definition for union. So if I take one example, more example, 1, 3, 7, 11, 2, 5, 7, 11, 15. So first we have to find the union. What is the union? Combine the elements of two sets. So 1 and 2 is there, 2, then 3, then 5, then 7, 11, 15. So this is nothing but A union B. Okay, how to draw the Venn diagram? First, this is the common part. So here we have to write what is common. So here 7 is common. So 7 you write. 7 is common. Next which number is common? 11 is common. So 11. So 7 and 11 are the elements we write in this region. Next, so this whole space is here. So write the elements of it. 7 and 11 we have already written. What elements are remaining to write? 1 and 3. This whole space is B. This whole is B. 7 and 11 we have already written. What elements are remaining to write? 2, 5 and 2, 5 and 3. So we write like this. Next, what is the union? 1, 2, 3, 5, 7, 11, 15. So all elements are included. So we draw dark shade to all the elements. So this is how we do it. This is the pictorial representation in Venn diagram form. This is the example. I hope you have clearly understood how we find the union. Okay. Next, we move on to the intersection of sets. Intersection means common. Intersection of sets means which is common between the two sets. So if you draw a line, this point is common. This point is common between two sets. So this point is common to two lines. So this is the intersecting point. Intersection means we are taking the elements which are common to both A as well as B. So intersection of two sets is a set of all sets which belong to both A and B. So they should belong to both A and B. Both. Okay, both A and B. Symbolically, we write A intersection B is X belongs to A such that X belongs to A and X belongs to B. Here this word and is important. And means it will belong to A as well as it will belong to B. So this is the intersecting part. This is the common part. Okay. So let us take one example. 1, 3, 7, 11. This is set. 2, 5, 7, 11. What is the intersection? Intersection means which is common between both. So 7, 11 is common. 7, 11 is common. So what will be there in the intersection? 7, 11. So 11, 7, 11 is the intersection. So how do we write this in a pictorial form? Venn diagram. So you write here 7, write here 11. Because this is the common part. This is the intersection part. You write here. Next, towards the next step, the remaining elements you write here 1, 3. Here also which elements are remaining? 2, 5 and 15. Right. So which elements you have to shade? You have to shade this intersection part. So intersection is 7, 11. So shade the middle part. So intersection means only the common part you have to shade. In the previous union, the whole A and B you shaded. So this is the example. So this is the answer. We can take note. So this middle part only we have shaded. So this is the answer. Next, disjoint sets. What is the meaning of disjoint sets? In disjoint sets, the definition is A and B are two sets which are disjoint. Then A intersection B is empty. A intersection B is empty means there is nothing in common. There is nothing in common. We cannot find anything common between the two sets A and B. So if I give an example, set containing 1 and 3, set containing 5 and 7. Is there anything common? There is no element common. There is no element common. So when you take their intersection, what you will get? You will get the empty set. You will get the empty set. There is nothing in common. So therefore, this set is disjoint. This set is disjoint. So you can either indicate in this form. So set A is 1, 3. Set B is 5 and 7. There is nothing in common. Or we can indicate in this way also. Set U. This is A, this is B. This is A, this is B. There is nothing in common, so this area becomes blank. Then this here you are at 1, 3, here you are at 5 and 7. So this middle section will be blank. So you can follow either way. So disjoint sets you indicate in this manner. Disjoint sets means A intersection B is empty. There is nothing common between the two sets. This is the answer. Okay. So properties of operation. So what are some properties of union? So this you have to remember. A union B is B union A. So union means we are combining the two sets. So you combine the set A with B or you combine the set B with A. You will get the same answer. So A union B is same as B union A. Next, the bracket A union B union C equal to A union B union C. So here remember this bracket. Bracket means what? Bracket means you have to solve the bracket first. First you have to get A union B. So here what we are doing in the LHS side, first we are finding A union B. First to find A union B, then you are taking union with the C. Okay. What will be RHS? RHS, first you are taking B union C. Here this you are doing first. Then you are taking union with the A. So that's the difference. So this property says that both you will get the same answer. Next, A union empty set. What is if you combine the any set A with empty set? So for example, if you take this set 1, 3 and take the empty set Take the empty set. When you combine these two elements, what you get? The elements, when you combine, what you get? What is the union? 1, 3. Here there is no element. This is nothing but A, correct? This is nothing but A. So A union empty set is A. Next, A union A is always A. If you combine the set A with itself, you will get the same set A because elements cannot be repeated. Next, universal set union A equal to universal set. So if you take this universal set and this is the set A, what is the union? So if you combine this set and this set, what you will get? If you combine this set and this set together, you will get the universal set only. So this is the universal set. So these are some of the properties you need to have idea about this. We move on to the properties of intersection. On a similar way, we can get only the third and fourth will be different. Okay, the first one is intersection properties. What is intersection? We are finding the common. So A intersection B means what is common between A and B. B intersection B means what is common between B and A. They are nothing but the same. So therefore A intersection B is B intersection B. Next, A intersection B, the bracket intersection C equal to A intersection B intersection C. So here first you have to find A intersection B, then you have to find intersection with C. So first find this set, then take intersection with C. Here what you are doing, first you have to find this set, then you have to find intersection with C. So they are equal according to this law. Next, phi intersection A equal to phi. Means empty set intersection with A equal to empty set. So when you are talking about common set, if I take this example, A equal to 1, 3 and empty set you take. What is common between these two sets? Nothing. There is no element common, correct? There is no element common between these two sets. So this intersection will become nothing. The intersection will become empty set. Also, universal set intersection is A. That is because now by the Venn diagram you will understand. So if this set is A, this set is the universal set. What is universal set intersection A? Universal set intersection A means what elements are there in this set and this set. So this part is common, correct? This part which I am shading, this part is common to both this and this, correct? So what is U intersection A? It is nothing but the set A. So from the Venn diagrams you can clearly see this. This is next property. A intersection A is A because elements which are common in itself are itself. Next final property is important, distributive property. A intersection B union C is A intersection B union A intersection C. So the distributive property, the intersection distributes over union. So you have to remember this. So all properties you have to remember or at least have an idea about that. So these are the things that we learned. So what we learned? We learned about the union of sets. We learned about intersection of sets. We learned about the properties of union and intersection. And we learned about the disjoint set. So I hope you all understood. Thank you so much. We shall continue in the next section.